Welcome back everyone, Questine here with more New World. I finally fixed my performance issues and I finally decided to keep playing the game. Kinda really put me off when you're getting crashes. So, with the quest that I'm completing right now, I am going to reach level 25. Good! Excellent. Excellent. So, we got a survival camp upgrade, constitution, almost there at level 50. So these quests have been completed. Now I do have an expedition. I do have 2 expeditions over there, and I am just going to do them. Now I wonder if there is a way to actually tackle that. We'll see. So we have 2 expeditions. Oh. It's just so odd with this game and its crashes. Like, I really do believe it's a memory issue. I don't really know what else I could explain. I kind of feel like I've wasted my money buying this game with all the problems that it has, or I've had trying to play it. I'm gonna try and restart it. Now the restart should work, that's not the problem, but I don't know what the issue is with stability wise. I'm gonna possibly try and lower the settings to medium, maybe that will help or something along those lines, or set the FPS cap to 60. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not the greatest thing in the world considering I can run it at more, or should be able to run it at more than 60, but hey, the game's not stable, it's what it is, right? So, let me go, okay, let's see. So visuals, I am going to, I mean, it is already set to 60 anyway. I'm gonna disable VSync though. Alright, let's go. Alright, so it's the car. What I use too much while trying to play this game, it will likely crash my entire system. Now, that is a problem because I need to have various programs opened when I am playing the game. So I am almost at my faction token cap at almost 5k. Okay. Damn, this game is pretty. Like, if you want to realize how pretty this game is, try playing some older titles for, a couple of days and then come back to this and it's like, bam. Maybe it's not something you appreciate when you're playing every day, but if you take a bit of a break, you will absolutely feel the difference. Alright. So, let me see about finding a damn expedition. Company. Now, the server that I'm on used to be a very, very high pop server, but now it's like medium pop. Are there transfers in? Let's go for it. Okay. What's wrong, boy? Okay. Well, Yep. Right. I'm gonna go back to town. I believe there is an LFG system in the town. Could be wrong. In respect to that, but we'll see. Now that I'm 25, by the way, no one wants to do Amaranth these days. Ha! I can't, so what, it's dead? That's gonna be a bit of a problem, seeing as it's a main quest that you need to do. Well, there's stuff that's locked behind it. Uneven terrain. Hold on. Why is this happening? Come on. Crashing various programs that I have. Lovely stuff. What the hell is just up? Ah, that's wonderful. Character. Real leveling rewards. Which would, okay. Survivalist quest. So there's a survivalist quest. Okay. Damn, that's just, I mean, what can I say? The image is much more clearer because I've, alright. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna see what's consuming all my memory over here, because there are things that are consuming all my memory. Alright. So I typically use NVIDIA Broadcast these days to really improve on things. I'm gonna turn off Discord. Now, disabling Discord does not help the situation, and I'm gonna, hold on a second. If removing Discord does not help the situation in terms of stability, then it's really a question. Then it might just be a case of NVIDIA Broadcast taking down things. The image is much clearer because I've decided to stop streaming on Twitch. And just no point really at this stage. Hey, if you want to support my channel via Twitch subscription, go ahead. But I'm going to be streaming on YouTube these days. The reason I'm going to be streaming purely on YouTube is because Twitch has a limitation in terms of bitrate, whereas YouTube does not. And that's a big deal in terms of the quality that I can give you guys. So it's like, people are saying, oh, please stream on Twitch. It's just bad in so many ways for me personally. Like, I get it. The community is there. The Twitch community is there. Like, you have all those fan bases and all that. I understand that. But it's just not something I want to do because I do actually care a great deal about the image quality that I generally get. Now, I've turned off Discord. And that should, I feel, hopefully improve my stability issues. I mean, it's weird because I played this game for hours on just my own, and I got, what was it, 24, something like that, 23. No crash. So I'm thinking that it's likely due to me using NVIDIA Broadcast. What does that do? Well, it means that I can just have an open mic. And unless I'm specifically talking, then you guys won't hear like me just typing on my keyboard. Like for instance, right there, I pressed a bunch of buttons. I'm sure you guys didn't hear that. All right. Let's see. Where do I go for the expedition menu? Is it the faction guy? I think it is. Oh, nice, solid move over there, mate. Juicy. I think it's the faction guy. It's not the faction guy.
I see the light is still with you.
No, it's not that. Hold on. Storage shed, arcane repository. Hold on, let me see here. So you're telling me that you actually have to go form a group the old-fashioned way? That's interesting. Very fun.
Well now, I hear you've thrown in with one of the factions. I think that makes sense. But I hope you're still willing to fight with your old friend Miklos. Well.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna go outside here and see if I can find anyone. Like, look. Now people will say, oh, you know, the LFG tool in WoW ruined the game. Yes, it did. In terms of the automatic one. You know what didn't ruin the game? Having a tool in the game where you could list that you're looking for a group, that you're interested in finding a particular dungeon and you're willing to do it. That's not something that ruined WoW. And I think, you know, I keep thinking about this when it comes to New World. I like aspects of the game, like the combat system, how the world looks, how it sounds, all that kind of stuff, but you gotta understand something about an MMO. An MMO is something that that you want to build a community around. You want to push people into engaging with others, not playing on their own. I've been largely playing on my own in this entire experience. It hasn't been horrible. It hasn't been bad. But you do want to have that kind of player engagement. Outside of guilds. Let me be clear on this. Outside of guilds. Now, it might just be that... Now, it might just be... that right now it's probably a bit too early because this is a European server, all that kind of stuff. And it might not be the right time to try and do it. If that's the case, then all I can say on that subject is, well... So I have free quests for this place. Yeah, people are talking about finding an LFG. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be on my own. That's fine. I'm gonna go to Brightwood anyway. Alright, let me try. I'm a bit surprised, I admit, that there is literally no one here. Nice armor, though. I gotta give him to him. He has a nice piece of gear. Let me get the camp up. Damn it. Can I get some light rations? And if your idea is that people are just gonna sit around, wait to form a group, no, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Now, I've chosen not to show the chat because there's a lot of stuff that does... Goodbye, goodbye. Why did the level 60 want to do Amrine? Is there like a heroic version of the dungeon or some bullshit like that? I don't know. Or am I missing something? Or are people just not doing it and those that need it want to do it? Let me just wait a bit. I could try inviting him. I'm not necessarily... It just seems like weird. I mean, I could try inviting him, but I'm not sure if he's gonna... Gonna sell that, or not sell it, scavenge it. Ah, well, this is fun. Okay. There we go. Well, that's some people. At the very least, we got that. Let's actually do an expedition. That took too much damn time as I feel it. Okay, let's do it. Should be fine. I mean, can you format it? I think it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Or do you actually need the healer, I wonder? are these guys anyway? Oh. Alright, they're over yonder. Well, I mean, we are free of us in group, so... Oh, what do we have? Hold on a second. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Remember, too far away. Okay. Come on, healing. Oh, we have a corrupted portal over there. Let me just go close it. The same old story, right? The same old story. It never changes. Hold on. Oh, it closed. Okay. Fine. Maybe I should have played healer. Come here, turkey, 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 turkey. Come to Papa. Not bad. Yeah, rule number 1 of MMOs. Don't ever try and do a dungeon at early times, because you are going to regret your life choices. Should have learned that lesson years ago, but here I am. Sometimes, just gotta fall flat on your face to figure it out. What can I say? Alright, I am done wasting my fucking time. Waste of that fucking time. I'm gonna use the recall to in. Well, it can wait. It's not really a priority anyway. I'll try later. Or if I see anyone in global looking for people, I will join them. And try then. So I'm gonna fast travel from here to do the trial of Templar. This game consumes everything you want, you love. And it also crashes every time I go into town. I don't know what's up with that. Or if I tab out, I guess that might be the issue. All right, just gonna try and see what I can do. Trying to restart the game right now. If this happens another time, I'm just gonna turn off NVIDIA broadcast and see if maybe that's the issue. I'm afterburner. Not working. It's working. Right, so Brightwood should be fine. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna quest in order to get to the next level, so I can actually get some better rewards. I want a better spear. I'm not gonna worry too much about tanking right now because apparently there's no one to tank for. So yeah, it's like. This is why you get mega servers in MMOs, because no one wants to be in that situation. No one wants to be like the guy waiting to, you know, just find a group for quests that they need to do. But it doesn't matter, right? Like, this is one of those things that, like, this is just a bad idea. Anyway, Trial of the Templar. So a couple of things I would note in terms of game stability. If you tab out, especially on a loading screen, you are likely going to get a crash. If you run multiple programs, you're likely to get a crash.
The spark is strong here in Brightwood. One of our number, an initiate like yourself. The kind unworthy of sharing.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we need to go there. I have enough. Right. Track down the apostate. Let's see what we will get. Key attitude. Oh, damn. An interesting way to do a goal, I gotta say. I want to avoid these guys. They're a bit too dangerous for me right now. Way too dangerous. Feels like I'm in an Alan Wake game right now. Or Resident Evil or whatever you will. That's my target right there. Is nasty. Okay, that's where I need to be. Oh, fuck. That was interesting. Let's see. What is this, a Bloodborne game? Feels like it at this point. I mean, if Dark Souls influence or the Soul series influence, and yes, I could consider Bloodborne part of that. Oh god. Now stay down. That was quite something, wasn't it? That was pretty interesting. I gotta say that was felt pretty interesting. Well, let's make this camp. Alright, main story. Let me unpin this. Unpin, unpin. Just healing right here. So yeah, Brightwood, you say? That's an interesting name for a bloody ghost area. Brightwood, town. There's nothing bright about this place, just a bunch of ghosts all over the place. Feels like. Guess that's the meaning of all of it. We get some rawhide. And then I need to kill some more animals for the sake of their meat. Miners. A lumberjack? What? If he's a lumberjack, then why is he making that noise? That's one he's off. Keep running, Constant. He's gonna chase me. And I am not in the mood to fight him. Tell you what, I'm gonna get the sword. I feel at this point it's probably better for me to use the sword than it is to use the spear. And the sword I currently have is higher gear score than the spear I have, though. That's not how this works. Because you can see the spear, which is better quality regardless of gear score. I can't believe they put a gear score system in this game, and I'm like, oh boy. It's like, well, WoW has a gear score system, an eye level system. Clearly, we need to have one as well. It's like, see, the problem with that mentality has always been and will always be the fact that gear score has never been an accurate representation of how good quite a lot of items can be. Like, oh, but an item has more gear score, that's more important. In WoW, yes, to a certain degree, and only to a certain degree, just because of how important main stats are in that, strength, stamina, all that kind of stuff. In this, but even then, you have like trinkets that might be higher, lower eye level, and you're still gonna use them. Like, oh, I got the very high level trinket. Okay, but it's complete garbage. Throw it in the bin and use an LFR level trinket because it's better. For a Mythic 0 trinket, because again, it is better. Just some examples, just some ideas. Okay, let's see. We got a mastery point, sword and shield. What am I gonna do with you? Okay, get that. Reduce the cooldown. Anyway, so I've done this quest. And now I am a Templar, I guess. Wasn't necessarily easy.
Don't know what you've heard about Brightwood, stranger, but it may well be true.
Brightwood. That's a great irony of this place.
Ah, you have that. Excellent. This business with Bremen Luca was unfortunate.
Alright, so I am a Templar. Okay, we have various choices of weapons. No, I'm not interested in Covenant Initiate weapon. Steel Cudgel. How good is it though? So it's gonna have 266 damage. Oh, right. That would give me 280. What do you think, boys and girls? Like, if I look at a situation, so it's like 260. It's not even worth upgrading. Like the, yeah, okay.
This business with Bremen Luca was unfortunate.
Maybe I should get the piece of armor. To be quite honest about it. You know, look at the situation. Those are reserved 1, so that's a 9 damage. Same crit, 1.3 crit. Okay, block stamina damage. It's actually slightly. It's better. 14 dexterity, so it's losing that dexterity, light and heavy attacks. Is that worth it? Because I really don't see that being worth it. Okay, like, how can I compare? Okay. All right, there we go. So right now, that will give me significantly more armor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Is going on over here? All right, give me a moment, 2 minutes, and I'll sort. Okay, so I've turned off NVIDIA broadcast. That should, I feel, help the problem. Now, that was a interesting development, if I may say so. Okay. All of a sudden, the game went full Bloodborne, and it's like, I mean, I guess it is really Bloodborne in more ways than one. Now that I think about it, I never played Bloodborne. I don't own a PlayStation. I'm gonna play the new God of War when that comes out, or the old God of War, not Ragnarok, when that comes out on PC. I'm looking forward to it really, because fucking hell, I've watched a lot of clips on YouTube. It's like it actually looks pretty solid. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe this time it will help, but you're gonna get a lot more background noise. You guys are gonna get a lot more background noise because of what I just did. But NVIDIA broadcast was consuming about 1 gig of memory. I'm hoping that with that kind of free space in my memory, I should be able to play the game without kind of crashing. This game is by far one of the most memory intensive games I've played in a long, long time. Probably ever, really. Alright, so we have Inquisitors.
Don't know what you've heard about No, perfect.
Okay, so we got that out of the way. We got the quest there.
You, perhaps, herbalist will help me.
Alright, so we get Curse of Brightwood. That's a level 28 quest. We have stuff that's 24 Memories of Another Life. Okay. Cutlass keys. That's where I need to go. Cutlass keys. Well, I've never actually been there, so let's just... Let's just walk there. I'm gonna upgrade my camp. Yeah, the sights in this game are something else, I feel. Regardless of how I feel about the optimization of the game, can't deny the fact. It's really, really impressive looking. I've played pre-games, don't get me wrong. But I think of Crisis, right? Which set the standard that still persists to this day in terms of how games should look. I played Crisis 1. I never finished Crisis 1. I played some of it, but I never could get into it. The optimization was never great. It still isn't, even with the remastered version. But I played Crisis 1, all of Crisis 2, Crisis 3, and all that. And yeah, they're great looking games and all that, but this is the thing. They don't feel, I guess I'd say, real, but I don't know if that's the proper term here. Maybe authentic would fit significantly better. And I guess that's what I feel when I'm looking at New World. Like even The Witcher. Like, yeah, Witcher 3, amazing looking game, but in many ways, but it's not just the graphics, it's how the world feels. And I guess that's the thing about New World. Yeah, you have a lot of enemy camps and all that strewn across the place, etc. But it feels like an actual world, as opposed to a game where you have spawn points of enemies that you know are out there. I mean, yeah, you do have them, but it's like you have wolves and stags and rabbits, all that kind of stuff. Instead of, like, you can walk for such a long period of time without encountering a single hostile enemy if if you're not diving headfirst into one of the corrupted or lost camps. And I feel that's one fairly significant aspect, really. Alright, so the quest I'm after is actually called Animal Instincts, so I need to do that bit. Honestly, I feel like, and by the way, this is something that a lot of games just don't really do all that well. I think, like, Grand Theft Auto has, especially with GTA 5, to be clear, because I played from GTA 1. Never really got into San Andreas, I admit. It's like, I started San Andreas, I looked at the map and how fucking massive it was, and I'm like, no. It was too big. Maybe I was just intimidated by that. Maybe I should try it one of these days. Love the hell out of Vice City, though. I'm actually looking forward to that. Vice City, that is. That was a great game. A really iconic game. Yeah, let me see. Settings, communications. What I'm gonna do is chat message background. See the chat. Hold on. No, that wasn't what I was looking for. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this here because I'm not too worried right now about some horrible chance. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Feels real, feels... Like, even the fact that you actually have to walk somewhere. Right, like you can't just like, oh, instantly teleport. I mean, you can, but you can only do from specific points. Alright, so what does he want me to do? Collect sharpened wildcat class from wildcats. Collect street alligators. Okay. Is odd, to say the least, that the camp quests, which, as you might imagine, are pretty damn important, are from random quest givers, which you need to find in the world. Thankfully, we live in the era of the internet, so maybe the developers are aware of that and are making their game accordingly. They know people are going to post the guides, and they know people are going to find those guides, and they're going to search for it. That's where we're at right now, gentlemen. Progress cannot be undone. It can be stymied, but not undone. For both good and ill. I have an RTX 2080 Super, an i7, what is it, 9700K, 16 gigs of DDR4. I mean, obviously, I bought the motherboard to support a powerful computer, like to even support upgrading the system. Assuming they don't change the socket again, which it feels like they do every damn generation, but that's a whole different discussion, doesn't it? I have an NVMe SSD that I have the game installed on, all that kind of stuff, and I'm getting constant crashes. I feel it's, like, granted, that was probably because I was using NVIDIA Broadcast, which consumes a lot of memory, with this game using a lot of memory in its own right. Actually, just to check something. So if I go my performance right now, my memory usage is at 80%. That's insane. Like, I'm sorry. That is insane. No game comes close to that. Now, now 7 gigs of my memory usage is. Has the game improved? I mean, the game hasn't changed. My stability has improved because I've changed some stuff with my computer, but they've made a game that uses too much memory. Plain and simple. It's kind of a weird situation with various games these days. Like, the new Battlefield, for instance. It will use 100% of your CPU. It will have 100% CPU usage. Now, this might sound surprising to some people, but your computer is not designed to be run for hours and hours on end at 100% usage. And I can do heavy video rendering and it won't do that. Because if it does that, chances are it's going to crash, especially if you have turbo boost on. So I turned turbo boost off. In my, like for Battlefield, I turned turbo boost off, and I limited my CPU usage in general, not just for that, but in general, I limited to like 95%. I started at 80%, then 90%, and 95%. And I didn't really feel any damn difference, by the way, in terms of in-game performance. For this, I've done a number of things. I did a complete driver uninstall. Right now, as I'm actually speaking with you guys, I'm limiting my GPU power usage, because that's what you can do. I'm limiting my GPU power usage to 95%. Again, you can't have your system just being pushed to the brink like this, because this game can and will use 100% of your GPU power. And in theory, they might be able to work on that, and if you do a burn test, an actual burn test, it might actually handle that burn test. But when you're playing a game, and when you're streaming a game, to be specific here, because remember, I'm streaming. I have OBS, I have a second monitor, I have the chat with you guys, which is in the browser, etc., etc. When you're doing all of these things, at the same time, then you're creating a great deal of instability inherently because of that, as opposed to just running a burn program. Like, when you run a burn program, one of the things they say is, don't have anything open. Well, I can't just have the game open for pretty obvious reasons. Besides, sometimes I tab out, check the statistics of the stream and other stuff as well. Like, look, I think I'm gonna say it. My opinion of the game for anyone that's interested in finding out about it, I think it's fine. I genuinely think it's fine. It's not gonna blow you away. It's not gonna reinvent the wheel, but you know what? I've seen so many video game companies fuck it up on so many occasions with so many of their fresh titles that actually getting a game that is playable regardless of whatever issues it might have in certain areas. Oh damn, he has a tail swap. He's an Ixia, ladies and gentlemen. He's a dragon masquerading as a crocodile. Run for your lives. Well, you're gonna make a good, nice steak. Assuming you have anything. Please tell me that wasn't for There we go, 1. Okay, thank you. What are we gonna get here? Now, you might have heard some people getting damaged video cards, but the reason they likely got damaged video cards, and I'm reminded of the situation that people had with StarCraft 2. The likely reason people get damaged video cards in this game is because they're going into a part of the game where the developers didn't have any FPS cap. And they didn't optimize that properly, and then what do you get? Well, you get the situation in which you have people with very powerful GPUs. Like the people that had their GPUs damaged were 390s. And you get those 390s damaged because they have a lot of horsepower, and this game is going to use that horsepower if you let it to. Now, what I do, and I've done this for a reason, I've done this playing WoW, and I'm talking here classic WoW, private server WoW, which doesn't necessarily have the largest horsepower requirements. In the world. I limited my FPS to 82. Now, my monitor can't handle 82 FPS, it can handle 75. But I limited it higher. I didn't want to, like, I wanted my FPS to be slightly, the refresh rate to be like the FPS cap to be slightly higher than what my monitor could do. Just so it has some wiggle room. So I'm actually getting constantly over 75. Right now, what's it saying? 62. Now, keep in mind, no, is it? Like, poor eyesight on my part. Yeah, it's 62 because I set the FPS limit in the game here to 60. But I did want to leave myself some wiggle room. Shit. Damn, I missed the item. That's not good. That's not good at all. What have you done, Constantine? There we go. Why can't I move? There we go. So yeah, that's the reason people got their GPUs burnt out. Now, to be clear, that's on the developers for not implementing that, which they should have been aware of. Have you tried Final Fantasy XIV? Yes, I have, and I wasn't impressed. I mean, look. Actually, I'm lying. Look, Final Fantasy XIV is okay. It's not gonna break the gaming world for me. It's fine. I understand why people like it. I've seen friends, or people I consider friends at any rate. I've seen them play it. They're really into it, and I can understand that it isn't the game for me. It just isn't. Sorry. I don't like honestly, I like the thing that I like the most about it is like the CGI cinematic that they made for Realm Reborn, like the intro. Outside of that, no. Alright. So we got the scales this guy was after. Took some doing, killing some elites. Well, that's, yeah, sure. I get it. I understand what you're saying there, like you can go whatever class you want in Final Fantasy. Like look, as I said, there's things I appreciate about the game. But, just not my thing. There was a point where I was considering buying it, but again, like I look at Asmongold sometimes, like very rarely. I don't watch him regularly. I don't have time to watch anyone regularly. I'm busy as hell. Collect samples from something nomad. Alright, so the camp has been upgraded, ladies and gentlemen. You know what this game needs? A lock-on system. So I need bull rush. Okay, and water? Well, that's easy. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of my issue, isn't it, as well? Just not a JRPG fan. Like, I can appreciate Japanese games, don't get me wrong. I can really appreciate what they have to offer. I can appreciate their style. It's just not my thing. One of the things I actually do dislike heavily about Japanese games is voice acting, or fucking lack thereof. It's like, you know, you play things like Ni no Kuni, or you play big AAA titles, and it's like, it feels like they're just skimping on the voice acting because they can. I have a friend who is really into that, and he explained it to me that Japanese developers don't feel that they should pay voice actors as much as they want, so they make do with less voice acting in their games. That's what it's all about, to my limited understanding. Keep in mind, I'm no expert on that subject. So yeah, it does feel like the stability issues I'm encountering were because of NVIDIA broadcast. Great. So I can't use it while streaming this game because otherwise it's just gonna crash the whole damn thing. Alright, I'll live with that. That's not the biggest problem in the world. I can deal with that. So, we have... Apologies. We have... there's two quests. There's a quest there. And quest giver close by as well. Alright, let's see this quest. It's gonna run. I don't know what happened to the voice acting. Don't tell me that they just skimped on the budget of it. Pretty sure it's just an audio bug. Maybe an audio setting on my end? No. My volume is fine. Alright, so we got 3 quests over in the same location as it. That works. And I suspected as much, actually. And that's the reason I went to pick up the quest before doing the ones here. Where is that? Recommend level 27. Ha! Recommend level. Kiss my ass. Whoa. Okay, yeah. You know, she was casting something, but I had no conception what she was gonna do. These guys explode, by the way. Defeat the anguish lost. No water? Okay. Let's see that supply crate. This is how it feels to play Bloodborne. Except I have a shield. Let's embrace the spear and go full Bloodborne. I'm getting a strong urge to play Dark Souls right now. That's how I feel right now. Come on, give me those chests that I'm looking for. Guess it's only the big houses, right? The small ones haven't yielded anything so far. It's upstairs, of course. Or not. Wait, what? Where do I need to look, man? Oh, I'm too far away, actually, I think. You have gone too far. Oh, we'll see. What will happen in this place? Brightwood is a big, giant fucking joke. A trap. It lures you in with its name. Makes you think it's nice and comfortable, and then it kills you. Brutally slaughters you. Destroys your hopes and dreams and prayers. I admit, I'm kinda impressed by the fact that he's actually coming up the stairs for me. You'd think in the year 2021 mobs would be able to get upstairs easily enough. You would be wrong in the case in the situation of a lot of video games. Pathfinding is an issue. I mean, it's not perfect here either, don't get me wrong, but they can follow you up the fucking stairs at least. And they're not too bad of a fashion either. I can count so many video games I've played over the years where what I just did there, it's like, oh, I see a mob down there. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna go upstairs. He's not gonna fucking follow me. Or if he does, he's gonna be really bad at it. Alright, so the mob down there probably just exploded on my ass. Or would have. Alright, let's repair everything there. Alright, so we need prayer beads and we need mementos. So we're doing two different quests that require me to check chests, so they have the same objective. Carrying a coffin on your back does not make you a strong man. Okay, I need one more. I'd rather avoid fighting right now. It just feels pointless. Yeah, well. Must be something up here. Oh, wait, I checked this place out. Where are the... So is this what people do these days in this game? Just farm portals? Oh, there we go. Once you get to 60... Okay. Oh, I need one more chest. Okay. Makes sense. Not impressed. Certainly not terrified. I think the last game that I was terrified was Alien Isolation. But that is a genuinely terrifying fucking title. He's trying to drain my soul into the coffin. Coffin of doom. Okay. So that's free quest complete. Level 26 acquired. Just need to turn the quests in. Could have actually done 4 quests at the same time if I got the Templar one as well. Such is the way of things. Maybe I should have picked it up with all that. But I did want the rank first before I jumped into this quest. Was worth it. Alright, he's got a journal. He said it would be here, but I don't... Oh. Search it in chests, of course. How very original. Alright, Brightwood standing. Let's see what we can do. Alright, Megara's journal. Can't open it. Alright, last quest. This itself will push me over 26, let alone the other quests that I have already completed. I can go turn in. What level range is this area actually? 35. Okay. 25, 35. Fine. Though, if I were to be a guessing man, I would doubt that there's many enemies that are above level 30. Unless you're counting the Guardians, which I imagine are probably 35, if not higher even. Because that's just how this game operates. That's an interesting house right there. There's a house, it's a church, isn't it? Praise be the Lord. Am I gonna kill a priest right here? Oh, that's no priest. Well. Oh my god. Oh, shit, shit. Oh my gosh, this guy hurt. Okay. So with stuff like this, some of the fears that I had with this game were are realized. And you might ask, well, what are those fears, Costin? Well, the fears is that it's a game that only works if you have a large number of people playing. Now I get it, it's the time of the day where a lot of people are at work, all that kind of stuff. But, and this is something MMOs need to understand. It's one thing to make a game because obviously you're... I'm dead, by the way. I'm gonna use a potion. It's one thing to make a game where you want to incentivize group play. Is very, very different. Now, I'm not gonna say this guy can't be killed, but as things stand right now, I'm not gonna be the guy to do it. He's too tough. He's too tough on his own. Alright, so I can't do that. Sorry. Fortunate, but yeah. What? He's gonna follow me this far? Like, that's an insane amount of distance. The leash range in this game is insane. Run, Costin! Run! Run for your fucking... Wow! Holy fuck? That was difficult. That was close. Yeah. So you have quests in this game that are group quests. You can't do them on your own, or you know, if you have a huge fucking stack of potions, maybe. Like, yeah, if I had an enormous amount of potions, I could possibly solo him. No, I would solo him. I'm actually going to use the fast travel point here. Okay, boys and girls, I'm just gonna turn this in, get to 26, and then,
This business with Bremen Luca was unfortunate.
Next quest. Daily mission bonus awarded.
This business with Bremen Luca was unfortunate.
Let's see what rewards we have over here. I can get the kite shield. It's not really bad. Now I can get the strong healing elixir, gauntlets, covenant round shield, and the kite shield seems better. What I really want is a weapon. Okay, so we got a bunch of quests over there. But before I do any of that wonderful, wonderful stuff, let's go forge some shit. Do we control this place? Yeah, we do. So, you know, I kind of find it funny, actually. Like, so you see how the map is split? Like, no one, absolutely no one on the server, at least, is Marauder. I mean, no, I mean, the Marauders don't control absolutely anything on this server. It's kind of funny. I mean, obviously there are people who are playing Marauders. That's quite obvious that it's happening, but still, it is funny. It is hilarious that they got rammed. I mean, and the Covenant controls most of the damn map. All hail the church, I guess. The church of whatever, because apparently worshiping God is controversial. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hmm. So some pork, roasted pork, increases dexterity. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in cooking. Look. Cooking in real life? That's one thing. Cooking in a fucking video game? No thank you. At least in real life I can enjoy the meal. Or have others enjoy it. Here it's like... It's like, oh, but I enjoy cooking in real life. But people enjoy cooking in real life. They'll obviously enjoy doing it in a game. Not necessarily. So right now the open world is pretty dead. Though, makes sense because it's pretty early in the morning. For a lot of people, like in the UK it's what, 8 AM? Getting close to 9, something like that. And it's a work day, so yeah, people aren't gonna be online here. Scaredy cat. Don't worry, no one's gonna kill you. Yet. I got, I love how I keep spending points in Constitution, but then I swap gear around and then it just becomes a pointless affair, really. All the same. Nice. Defeat the Grave Digger to collect bent coffin nails. Are you serious? Bent coffin nails? What? You want me to collect coffin nails? Boom, boom, boom. Carousel samples, defeat Gravedigger, crossweave. Well, he did ask. The soil samples are the main objective, really. And try not to die. So we need to get those grave diggers. This is gonna be fun. Oh boy. Okay, I need another grave digger. And I would rather not smash the graves. Yeah, no. For reasons. No, I can't. Not that I can smash the graves. Destruction is not part of this world. Every bit of destruction is temporary and irrelevant. Definitely irrelevant in this one. Well, unless you lose your mind. That's a fast respawn rate. And there's no one here. Okay, so we got that. Right, there's some supplies there, or not. House, maybe? No. Well, there's some soil samples. And there's a chest. Were the wolves lost as well? It's a bit weird. Alright, so I need to go to the cathedral, wherever that is. Alright, slimy twist cap. Alright, that's gonna be what I need, I think. Ooh. A healer. Well, I can actually make make the dungeon group. Hold on. She vanished. That came online 2 seconds, vanished. It's like, okay. Alright, let's go to the other quest. Honestly, this game is fucking gorgeous. I know I've been saying it, but bloody hell, it's like... It's starting to blow me away, actually. Alright, boys and girls. Alright, collect the bindings. I'm kind of low on travel rations, so I don't want to use it. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's just use one. He is coming. Damn it. Well, they can't handle pillars for crap. Okay. Inquisitor Lucia. Come and get me. Okay. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I probably need one of the ghosts, right? Yeah, it's the ghost. Okay, that's sorted. Did what I had to do. Give me your meat boy. You're innocent. Okay. Right. So, those quests are complete. I'm just gonna go back down. I wonder how much experience I'm gonna get for all this trouble. Probably not 27, that is, but hey, progress. People complain about how the objectives are insane with which other play. Yeah, in a lot of video games you get the same fucking thing doing over and over again, but it's like the context always matters, the enemy types, the environment, etc, 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 etc. So I actually found that pretty damn interesting. In fact, so far this is my favorite area of the game. Just the mood, the feel of it. The enemies are absolutely horrible to deal with, as in they're pretty, not tough, but the way they attack and all that kind of stuff, yeah, it doesn't lend itself to the most pleasant experience. But that's fine, you know, challenge is fine, right? It's not a horrible way of challenging things, it's just, it's not difficulty for just the hell of it at any cost. Alright, Brightwood, let's see what you got. What do you have for me?
Oh, hi there. Yes. I trust you've heard Cleric Pennyfather only remembers that the Inquisitors ultimately became lost.
Rapier? Bit of flickering over there. Weird. Or some texture issues. I don't know.
Look at this. It's true that the Inquisition not the name.
All that effort for this. I wouldn't even look at it. It has a higher gear score though, Costin. You surely should wear it. It's like of all the insidious things they had to take from WoW, it had to be gear score. It just had to be gear score.
This business with Bremen Luca was unfortunate.
Alright. That was pretty decent experience-wise, but yeah. So you get the daily quest bonus. Alright, so you get quest here. Quest here. And a location scout there. Alright, I would say that's enough for now. I mean, I would continue, but I actually am pretty damn tired. Haven't slept